more than just taking pride in our team, it's taking pride in our city. That's what separates Philly fans from everybody else. If you want to mess with the city, you're going to see a unified response.
I have heard stories of complete and utter horror involving being a fan of an opposite team and going to Philadelphia and trying to root for your team. It's just not possible because the fans, in many, many regards, are vicious. And they know it. See, that's the funny part, is that they'll be the first ones to admit that they are vicious people and they don't like visitors coming into their territory, and that if you dare to do it, they're going to try and assault you and do something to make your stay in the stadium or at the Spectrum or at the Wachovia Center, wherever the hell it is, a miserable experience.
Philadelphia sports fans are brutal, man. We love our teams, you know, and we want to see them win, you know, and we can be crazy at times, you know. Not everybody throws snowballs at Santa Claus, you know. When the Flyers won the Stanley Cup, they were streaking outside in the streets, take all their clothes off, running all over the place.
93 World Series, I was there with my dad. And the song "Whoop There It Is" was out. So it was "Whoop There It Is." You had like 60,000 people chanting it. And I just remember this huge guy next to us when the Phillies won the game that night picked me up and put me on his shoulder. And yeah, because I guess I was like the kid in the section, so I was like his prop for the day.
And my biggest memory about the Phillies was the 1980 World Series. Last game when they clinched it, I was living in Pencader, University of Delaware, Pencader. And my college roommate and myself, well, everybody went wild up there. And everybody was just going crazy, throwing the toilet papers and whatever. And we had our trash cans. So we filled our trash cans up with water and just started dumping on everybody and ourselves.
Yeah, I guess like my first memory of like going to like any Philadelphia sports game was Flyers, probably when I was 10 years old. And it had been a while since my dad and I went to a Flyers game, and he thought we would be like far enough, like in like nosebleeds, that there wouldn't be people that were just gonna be like insane, just like exposing me to like just like people like throwing like beer like and everything like that. And I just remember this guy right next to us he was drunk as hell. He was just going off about the officials and just going off of like the other team, and like I think he threw his cup of beer like just like right down in front of someone, just like, landed on people. Like people, it was insane. Like, and like the entire time, my dad was like looking at me like all right, we might leave early. So yeah, that was my first Philadelphia sports memory.
The night the Eagles won the Super Bowl, I was in the city, and me and all my friends got to march down Broad Street with all the other Eagles fans. It was probably one of the best nights of my life.
The teams support each other so much on social media. We call it brotherly love, but it's genuine and it's constant, and it's what sets us apart.
The difference, I think, is the passion in Philadelphia, that wearing it on your shoulder, whether they win, whether they lose, just so visceral here. It's just so much more real that the fans just feel it in their blood.
The passion and the loyalty of Philadelphia fans transcends their team. It extends to the city, right? And so when somebody picks on the city, we all sort of rally around each other. And it's more than just taking pride in our team, it's taking pride in our city. And I think that's a really cool thing.
My dad has had season tickets since before I was born, and we've started going to the games about 10 years ago, and I basically have gone to every single game since then.
I love how the Philadelphia fans are to the very end. Even when the season is over, they love their teams and they stick by Philadelphia. It can be people that don't even like each other, and folks that's not getting along or whatever. I'll come out and it's like, you know what? Oh, the Phillies are going to suck this year. And then I know they're going to get together and come against me.
Usually anytime I'm home and there's a Sixers game going on, my parents make my brother go in the basement because he's usually just screaming at the TV, just driving everyone insane. And even still, you can hear him from upstairs because his voice just travels to the vents. You can hear him just dropping F-bombs, and it's hilarious. No shame. That's what I would say. Probably no shame about anything they do. Yeah.
I was actually born the year they won the 80 World Series, so I feel like I had a part to do with that.
It was so much fun to be part of University of Delaware and watching the Phillies win the World Series.
I guess I was kind of forced into my entire life. Because my dad's from Philly, grandfather's a Phillies fan. Mom grew up right over the bridge, in Camden. So whole family, all Philadelphia sports. You're indoctrinated into it. You're kind of forced into it. I feel like if I root for any other team, my dad would just. He would never let anything that other than Philadelphia sports gear in the house. Just wouldn't happen. My cousin, he's a Yankees fan. He made him take his jersey off. He gave him another shirt before he came in the house just because he was my dad was just get that out of here. He didn't want it in his house.
If you could describe Philadelphia sports fans in 3 words, what would you say?
I would say 1 word: passionate.
Yeah.
Passionate, honest, obnoxious.
Stubborn, aggressive, uncompromising.
Passion, pride, and loyalty.
Fanatical, loyal, insane.
And the game is over! The game is over! The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions! Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you! Let the celebration begin!